exhibition friendly. Here's your starting lineup for the Razorbacks. I don't think there's any surprise with the starters. Acuff, Wagner, Knox. How about Trevin Brazil, the catch and the flush to start the scoring?
You gotta love it.
Miller on the drive. Kick into the corner for Abayev. There's Krisa. Might remember him from his days at Kentucky or Arizona or West Virginia. At Arkansas to inbound. DJ Wagner. Carter Knox waits for the flyby and then buries the triple.
Great job by DJ getting in there and drawing the defense, and good patience by Knox.
Brazil can't gather in the rebound. Chum will collect and shoot. There's Knox to clear. See if Arkansas can get something in transition. Pringle, nice move and a basket at the rim.
Little spin cycle there. Brett took him baseline, got the big boys. Offensive rebounds and get another attempt.
How about Trevin Brazil stepping out a long range three, and he'll bury the triple. And there's Abayev, another miss, another rebound for Brazil.
He really looks stronger. Expecting big things from him.
New uniform number this year for Trevin. He was 2, then 4, now 7. And there's Darius Acuff with the drive to the rim, and Wes Miller and Cincinnati want to spend an early timeout.
Arkansas's done a nice job of getting back in transition defense, really prevent roster back.
Exactly. You have to recalibrate what your expectations are for returners, and that's going to be a turnover forced by DJ Wagner.
And I noticed this a little bit against Michigan
this evening. There's Acuff coming around the screen. Carter Knox tipped the rebound. Brazil with the hammer. How about a couple of highlights for TB right out of the gates?
Force things and make things happen, and he was concentrating on getting in the paint and using that size and that bounce.
There's a takeaway by Malik Thomas. Able to gather again and score, and there's our first look.
Let that defense feed that offense.
That's a tough shot from Malik Thomas, and yet it drops. Big-time scorer last year at Oak. Fortunately for Pringle, he didn't miss them both, or his teammates would have had to boo him right in the middle of the game.
Tough crowd.
Indeed it is. How about that fight for the basketball? Arkansas can run. Billy Richmond with the hammer.
You play around with that ball, Cincinnati, and don't get it moving inside, outside the side. These Razorbacks are too athletic, too long, and too quick. They're going to swipe it and dunk it on your head.
You talk about turning defense into offense in a blink of an eye. A lot of active hands started this. And then once Billy Richmond got the ball, you knew something good was going to happen. How about this punctuation from Billy?
Early on, you got to love the active hands of the Razorbacks. They're really getting up and pressuring the ball. And again, they're causing Cincinnati, if you're casual or you're not strong with that ball and make strong picks.
There's going to be some nights when Kirk Krisa is just going to rein in three-pointer. This is Chum. Went to spin baseline and didn't realize quite where he was on the floor. Thomas, quick release. Knockdown three for Malik.
Year that Cal has played. He likes the fact that he's got some guys that know what he wants, and he feels confident that they can handle situations.
SEC, you know that you're willing to take on the other top dogs in college basketball. Acuff, spinning jump shot. All of a sudden, Acuff Jr. is coming alive, 9 points.
I like.
There's Carter Knox. He gets that to roll down, and he'll have a chance to complete a three-point play.
Yeah, they caught him sleeping in the corner over there with a little ball watching. You'll see him looking up there, and all of a sudden, oops, where'd he go? Baba's looking at Trevin just a little bit. Carter reads it perfectly, gives him a little jab step, gets to the
Razorbacks for three-pointers. Since he would love to make a few more of those threes. Carter Knox couldn't quite get there, but Thomas does. Acuff. How What a knockdown. That's 12 first-half points for Darius Acuff Jr.
He looks poised.
That's one he'd like to have back. How about that pass? They say Ewan is like a point center. He found Trevin Brazil with a no-look pass for the flush.
And again, you got a Brazil running to the basket untouched is something you might want to think about.
It's hard to miss him. Another rebound for Ewan. They talk about his handles, his passing ability. We saw a little bit of that. And a knockdown from Malik Thomas. He just keeps firing.
Yeah, he's got great skills, and a lot of times he's so athletic that it looks like he's out of control, but just then and there, he's able to compose himself, catch it, and knock down the three. If he can shoot the ball like that, with that athletic.
Detail was as good this week in practice. Acuff Jr. from one end to the other. Hello! The freshman just continued to the rim before he flushed.
A questionable shot, and it leads. You know, nobody touched the ball for Cincinnati. The ball didn't go side to side or anything. He raises up in transition, takes a challenge three, misses it, and this pick your poison on that in high school.
Acuff tried to get downhill. Carter Knox hit a three earlier, missed that one badly. Easy catch and score for Trevin Brazil, and a chance for three. Creasa had his pass intercepted. Arkansas is coming back 5-on-2. A bounce to Billy. A lob to Carter. He'll flush. That was pretty.
Somebody was going to be open.
That's right.
So, you know, necessarily sometimes you don't have to just drive in there and make a play.
Billy's ready again for another lob. He'll catch and flush. You can see that one coming from midcourt.
Floodgates are open.
For Arkansas, and that has not changed all game long.
They have, like that shot right there, they've gotten the ball to the rim 7-8 times for some great looks, and they're not finishing it. And the attention of your team
it should
to do it better. The good teams respond.
How about the catch by Ewan? He'll flush as well, and Arkansas is putting on a dunk show.
And just love the bid. I like the depth. You know, you're rolling guys in and out, helps you play fast. You can keep the pressure on people, keep it going for longer stretches. Good first game, good first win.
89 points tonight for the Razorbacks. 44 of those coming in the paint with some dunks, some makes from distance, some impressive freshman performances as well. So that'll do it from